MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Jake Arrieta gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
This is a foul ball. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Runners on first with one down. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Steven Strasburg has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And in center field, Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like it.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
Here it comes on 1 and 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's so difficult to hit. hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Two out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Cubs are down quietly. We are still scoreless. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Into the box now, Jason Worth. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Strasburg with a check at first and a dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
None out. Runners at first and second. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 7th. Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Hayward.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Strasburg on 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's over. 3-1. The pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zobrist is over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopper foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's outside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Jay will turn for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and Jay will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball in there, 3-2, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer here in the series. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But, hey, he'll take 2 singles. Not complaining.
Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 6. Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Now the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, catcher, Matt.
Here's the
Wieters.
catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Wilson
Leading off the 4th
Contreras.
inning,
He'll start things
catcher,
out here in a tie ball
Wilson
game.
Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Addison Russell as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Strasburg on 1-1. And this ball hits the first base bag. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's Javier Baez. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs are on top, 2-1. Here's Jason Worth. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Standing in, Steven Strasburg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. That's in there. Base hit. Taylor is on his way home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's the 2-0. And this will be fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in, Jake Arrieta. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Digging in and looking for more, John Jay. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball. It's a tough combination.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Rex Ryan.
Enny Romero is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Enny Romero.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Two out with the man at first. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Cubs strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Daniel Murphy.
Now here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now it's 2-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, This is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. This is back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Baez has it. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. full count now. 3-2. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason
Digging in once again,
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. That's wide. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Right. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit.
I tell you what, that was so pretty. The left-handed hitter, when he takes the ball the other way for the base hit, head down, stayed with that pitch the whole way, and just drove it to left field. It was beautiful.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Koji Uehara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 19, Koji Uehara. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Wieters.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Jason Worth, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 3, Michael Taylor.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Too low, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley, and we are tied 2-2. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate, as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Ryan Madsen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Howie Kendrick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 4, Howie
into the box now, number 8. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Second baseman, number 8.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Digging in and looking for more, John Jay. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and one, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Howie Kendrick. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Russell ranging into the outfield. 1 away.
Now batting.
Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Ready once again. Trey Turner singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination, because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Here's the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Washington, first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the pitch. That's by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Out of play. Hit on the ground out to short. From deep in the hole. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More on tap from Game 5. after this. Matt Albers comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Matt Albers.
So striding forward now, Addison Russell. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Here it is on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pedro.
Alex Avila will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Justin Wilson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Justin Wilson.
Matt Wieters will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Wieters.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Wieters who waits the 1-0. 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. And a fastball just a bit up. On deck is Jason Worth. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Here's Jason Worth as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist racing back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo home run for Jason Worth. His first homer so far in the series as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
Well, he's what's known as a feast or famine type hitter, striking out a lot, but with enough power to go yard at any time. Well, guess what? Dinner is served because he just launched that one.
Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
The 0-1 delivery. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Again, a 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Nationals on top 3-2. Sean Doolittle takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. 62. Save situation here in inning number 10. Albert Almora will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Almora.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Sean Jay.
In now is John Jay. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Worth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And the Nationals will forge on. They're off to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so When you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.